So the Undefeated Air Jordan 4 is finally re-releasing this week, but there's been a little drama.
And besides that, we do have leaked images of the brand new Harden Volume 10. Billie Eilish is dropping a Jordan 4, and Delta is releasing an Air Force One. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Dude, you see that Travis Scott, was it an Instagram story or a tweet that he did about the Undefeated 4s? It's pissing a lot of people off. Not surprised.
I did. It's funny. Like, it's just like, I don't know how to think about the whole thing. So the Undefeated Jordan 4 is finally coming back this week. The raffle opened up on Sunday, I believe. That's already closed. I think the official release is on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. And there's just, I mean, it's one of the big shoes. Like this is kind of one of the sneakers of the year, apparently. And Mr. T. Scott posted to a story that it's the OGs or nothing. Kind of funny.
I thought it was funny, but it just seems weird coming from someone who's like I guess you would consider him a Jordan brand athlete, but like someone that is a spokesperson for the brand to sort of like deter. It's not obviously like deterring people from going for the new release, but obviously like his fan base is younger, highly influenced when it comes to like footwear choices. Like he was one of the stars that kind of brought SBs back into the limelight. So having him being like, oh, the new ones are nothing. Like it's only the OGs for me. Like, bro, it's a $30,000 shoe. Of course you can say that. Like, why don't you just seem a little more excited? Because, I mean, like, your fans are excited for it. Why bash them? Also, his pair is trash, dude. Like, it's missing the top of the little eyelet thing. It's completely ripped off.
It's falling apart. I mean, yeah. Fair enough. Jordan 4s don't age very well, and these are 20 years old, so it is what it is. I don't know if it's... See, you kind of tossed in bashing. I don't know if it's bashing or not. I think it, like... It almost hypes it up a little bit for me. And I'm going to say this because he's talking about it's the OGs or nothing. It just makes you think about how significant this shoe was. Like how much presence and aura it had back in 2005. And even still now, those OG pairs. And now they're bringing it back. So
that's true.
I don't know. It's not one that like gets me super excited. I did enter the raffle. We're looking at a side-by-side picture here on Complex, article that was wrote. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, like the color scheme. This is probably like, I've said this before, but out of all the top tier Jordan 4s, like the M&Ms, the Manilas, the OVOs, the Friends and Family Travis Scotts, like the Undefeated was always like my least favorite. I don't know why. Just the color scheme. I think the removable tongue tags a little gimmicky, so it's not one that gets me super excited. But if I hit on them, I'm gonna rock them, I'm gonna like them, I'm gonna enjoy them. But that's just kind of, I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's always been one of my favorites just based off the color blocking alone. I'm not a big orange guy. Luckily, that's just mainly like on the backside of the tongue. It's not like super noticeable. But I personally, I sat on the raffle page for like 20 minutes, you know, while I was doing other stuff, trying to contemplate if I wanted to go for them or not. Because I know for a fact if I get them, I'm just going to make a video on them and I'm not going to wear them. They're just going to sit. So I feel like I'm sitting this one out. Personally, I do like them. Like, hey, dude, if eBay wants to send me a pair, I'll do a video promoting eBay and I'll keep them. But like, I don't know. It's expensive. $230? Like,
Well, they're reselling for like $600-700. So
yeah, true. But I just don't know.
They're probably going to be minimum $500. I see these with the brick by bricks. Depending on how limited they are, they're going to be a $500-600 shoe in the resale market.
Yeah, and that wouldn't surprise me. Speaking about the M&Ms, did you watch the interview that Matt Welty did with Chris Gibbs and James Bond, the founder of the company?
No.
It was interesting. So
I saw clips, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, dude, I had no idea that Chris Gibbs like was one of the like first people that was working at Undefeated at the time. Now, if you don't know, he's the owner of Union LA, who does some crazy collaborations with Jordan and has potentially like a pretty solid one coming out, I think later this year, maybe early next year. But they were just talking about the history and the creation of the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, and that it was the first, Jordan collaboration that really they've ever had, and just the design process. And I think it started with them wanting to design a Jordan 4 that was based off the BlackBerry, because that was just like the big thing back in 2004, 2005. The shoe they ended up coming like to a design with looked very, very similar to the Eminem Jordan 4s. They shelved it. They didn't end up releasing it. And James talks about in the interview, he kind of evades the question because Matt was like, hey, is that inspired? Like the M&Ms inspired by yours or what? And he was like, well, shoes sit on people's desks in offices. People come in, maybe they see something they like and they think, hey, maybe I could put a little twist to this. So it was like subtly implying that, maybe they did have something to do with it. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. But it was just a really interesting interview overall. I loved hearing just the story behind the shoe. And they actually brought out, I think, 3 or 4 different samples. And they look really good. I don't know if you've had a chance to really look through these. I know we're scrolling through them on YouTube right now. So if you are listening on Apple or Spotify, please join us on YouTube so you can get some spicy visuals. But this one's cool. This Traffic Jam 2005 sample.
Yeah, so in the article, written by Ben Federstein, shout out to him. There's a couple of different samples that we have. First of all, the Traffic Jam, just like you said, it's basically, think of like a kind of gimmicky wood panel finish, but it's on the upper. That's kind of what this looks like, but not gimmicky. It's like a ballistic style look. And then we have the leather sample, which this one just looks like the Travis Scott Friends and Family Jordan 4. It's basically a brown leather with brown laces and orange guts. And then maybe my favorite is the green sample, and it's basically just the Undefeated 4, but it's green. So
it's that. Yeah, something about that last pair. The
bad.
Green is too green to me. I don't know. They all look good though. Like if all of these released had no undefeated ties to them, they'd be great. They all look so good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're up. I think I like the direction that, I'm not a fan of it that much, but I like the direction that they went with it. And I think that this settled on the best sample.
I would agree with that. It's just
plus the Jordan 4 is in the new style, which I have just not been a fan of. It feels way too bulky to me. So
that's so true, actually. I don't know. People are going to be hyped about it. They are hyped about it. Like you said, like they're going to resell for a lot. So if you're a flipper and want to make some money, now I guess is the time, seeing as sneakers are kind of subtly starting to climb back up there again. I know we saw it with the Nigel 4s. These probably. There was another big one this year, and I can't remember what it was. But like there's been some staying power, and I feel like some of this year's releases, which is cool. But Undefeated 4, it's a cool one.
Big one, that's for sure.
What else do we have? If you want to go to, I think it was Sneaker News, they just posted a August Jordan Brand sneaker release calendar. I'd love to look through that a little bit. I just saw the article before we started, and I'm curious what else is coming out, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that's coming out now we've known about for a long time, and I get in this space where I forget shoes are coming out because you've heard about them for 6 months. But first one on the list, it's a GS. Okay.
GS, the Jordan 4 Pizza, dropping August 1st. Grade school sizing only.
They look bad. Good. Yeah.
Red bottoms.
Terrible.
The Jordan 10 Steel is coming back on August 2nd.
I'm curious if people are like actually excited about these, because it is the first time they brought the shoe back with the toe cap. And I know Michael Jordan wasn't a fan of the toe cap. That's why they took it off of like every other pair that's dropped. So it's cool. It's almost like a reimagined,
Yeah, I get that. I know that the OGs are excited about this one.
Yeah. If I was a 10 guy, I'd be hyped for those for sure.
Mm-hmm. Undefeated 4, the Jordan 4 denim, women's exclusive, August 9th. Half and half denim, light denim up top, darker denim on the bottom.
Not bad. Get some DIY.
Denim's been in the news recently for some not good reasons, so I don't know if this might be one that they push a little bit.
Oh, that's crazy. So true.
The Jordan 40, the classic, is finally dropping. I think it's already dropped, but maybe not. Maybe it's just restocking August 9th.
That's what I got comments on my video. A lot of people were just like, they already dropped. And they did, but it was like very, very limited numbers. They just did a little shock drop or something like that. So they're actually releasing to the public, which is cool. I love that shoe.
Clean one here, the Jordan 12 French Blue.
Slick. Do you have those already?
No, I do not. Okay.
For some reason,
it's clean though.
Memory of you unboxing them, but there's probably something very similar.
There's been a lot of 12s this year.
I know, which is cool, dude. 12s are sick. 12s
the
are
UNC cool. 12s might be what you're thinking of, or maybe the Mellow 12s.
One of those for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool to see.
The Nigel Jordan 1 Low, the better with time. I just saw Ronnie Feig unboxed a pair of these on his story. He was gassing them up quite a bit. I'm pretty bored. Honestly, it's basically just a high, but they made it a low and they made it black on the upper. Everything else is basically copy and paste from the high. So
yeah,
I'm not like a huge fan of it.
I'm back and forth. Like I think they look good. I don't know if I'm going to go for them. I'm kind of leaning towards going for them. Do we know what retail is? Like 160, 170, I'm sure.
Probably something like that, yeah.
I mean, I'll enter the raffle. Probably.
I could see you rocking these.
Yeah. I mean, like, I love lows. And the cut. It's good. Love the mini swoosh, too.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Just not doing it for me. Another Jordan 40. This is the blue suede. We talked about these either last week or the week before. Kind of the gender reveal pack. Pretty clean.
Love them.
Big one. It's Jordan 1 shattered backboards. They got pushed from July until August. Now they are August 23rd.
So I assume you're going to be getting a pair of these from Champs. If you weren't, is this one that's like you're really gunning for, or are you good without?
Yes.
Okay.
This is one of them. It's got a little deeper meaning to it. So when I got into sneakers back in, I don't know, 2018, 2019, a lot of it during the COVID days. This is one that I have just a vivid memory of, like kind of the grail at the time. Because I was really big on like the Jordan 1 ochres and the clay greens and just like the 2016, 2017 Jordan 1s, like the LA to Shies, like the good fun models when Jordan 1s like were cool. Like when it was, these were it. The Mocha Jordan 1s, I drove 9 hours to get my retail pair. Like I was in on Jordan 1s. Yeah. As well as everyone else was during COVID. But this is one of them that I remember sitting in line at the Mall of America waiting for the Jordan 1 Biohacks to drop. Back when those resold for like 280 to 300. That was the time I'm talking. Like the ugliest colorway ever was reselling for a lot. And I remember sitting in line and this guy in front of me in line had a pair of these on, and I was sitting there with Abby and I was like, that pair's $1,000. That's crazy. He's just wearing $1,000 pair of shoes. And like, it was just one of those. And I hope they bring back the reverse shattered backboards, because I think I like that color scheme a little better. But these, I have to get a pair of these just because it's like a deeper me. It was kind of like the Unions that dropped. It was like I always wanted the Unions, never got them because they were like $2,000. So I ended up getting the new pair. And so this is kind of one of those that it's like a little sentimental.
I feel that. And orange Jordan 1s are just so scarce, and they're really only like a few pairs. But yeah, when I was like working at Foot Action or at sneaker cons, like every time I would see this shoe, it stood out. I don't know what it was, but it was just like my eyes magnetated. I don't know the freaking word. Went straight to him every time. I was just like, oh, cool shoe. So we'll see. They're growing on me more. I have been seeing a ton of videos like reviewing. I know Seth Fowler did one where, I mean, like the quality, it's not as good as the original, which I get. Like those are Grail level quality. If it's anything decent, I think I'm cool with it and we'll go for it. So we'll see. We'll see. Still waiting.
Yeah, I could get after these. The Awake Jordan 5s. We have another colorway of them, the black pair.
These are, I don't know, dude. There was a minute there where I was like, these are kind of fly. I don't know. They just don't really do it for me. They don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. That's it. There you go. It's less stuff, but a lot of good stuff. So
yeah, some would say one of the best months we've had this year so far.
Yeah.
So
I think
shaping up to be a solid month. But how's your week? What you been up to? Any cool pickups?
Yeah, actually, I do have a couple of cool pickups.
Okay.
John Geiger sent over a few pairs. I got some mules, which are
Are you a mule guy?
And then he sent
outside
over,
of like Birks.
Yeah, I like mules. I like mules better than slides.
Okay.
So he sent over some mules, not like my super favorite, but he sent over another pair of the 004s, and this is kind of a fun colorway.
Oh, dude. Are they supposed to look like they're on fire? What is that base?
It's like
design?
a mesh of some sorts, but it looks like a snake print.
Okay.
And then there's
it's hard to tell on camera.
Yellow laces, yellow on the bottom. So
those are sick.
I know Andy loves these. I have a pair of the Cyber Green or Cyber Attacks or whatever they're called. I've tried them on. I've never worn them, so I think I'll have to wear them because I know Andy wears his pairs a ton. I don't know. I love John. I love what he's doing. It's not like a shoe that I'm like, they're bold. Let me just say that they're bold, which you know me, I'm not like a super bold guy, but thank you, John. I appreciate it.
The silhouette is fire, but I agree with you. I don't know if it's a silhouette that I would really pull off that well, but I think it looks good on other people. So like, I don't know.
It's a really good looking shoe, especially from an independent brand, which is
it's
pretty
original.
Impressive nowadays.
Yeah,
so
dude. For sure.
Which not a lot of shoes are, which he kind of got to start in non-original stuff, but he's progressed, which is awesome to see. So it's kind of the natural progression, but
yeah, totally.
Boom.
Oh,
this
no.
one I'm stoked about. What?
Oh no, what is it?
Do you have a potential same pickup or what?
No, I definitely don't. I just don't know what it is. I'm trying to think.
Solomon. It's an XT4.
Okay.
And shout out to them because I literally was just gassing this one up on Instagram and then was like, where can I buy these? And the team basically sent me to the designer, I believe, and was like, just send me your address and I'll get you a pair. And I was like, that's so sick. Because I was like,
that's rad.
It's one of those shoes that I'm like, I'm buying this. So
yeah.
And it's actually really cool. There's a lot of cool details.
Okay.
Let me show you the shoe first. Boom.
Oh, dude, is that carbon fiber? Like,
it's like a gray silver carbon fiber. It's got that Solomon like tie-dye look.
Yeah.
Super clean. Bungee cord laces that I love. Really plush back heel, which is very different than some of the other XT4s that I've had. And then they did some kind of cool branding. So these are from Asphalt Gold, I believe is Asphalt Gold, yes. And it's like the travel shoe is kind of how they're doing it. I got to dive into kind of the whole meaning behind it, but your travel essential. So they sent that cool. over. I got that in like a passport, and then they also have a plane ticket of the shoe, which is super cool. I think it's maybe it's not a sticker, but that'd be a cool sticker.
Yeah.
Kind of all details about a little entry pass. So love the little details on it. The shoe itself is a daily shoe for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty pumped about it.
Those are rad. I actually really am a huge fan of those.
Super clean.
Hell yeah, dude.
So there you go. Those are my pickups.
Dude, I have no pickups. Today has been one of those days where I have just been waiting for FedEx to drop off my one package I've been waiting on. It was supposed to get here yesterday. It was supposed to get delivered at 10 a.m. today. Now it's 2:40, and I'm just like refreshing FedEx all day. But I believe I've been told that it is an elevated seating kit for the Shays. That's all I know.
That was my guess.
Yep. Don't know what all is in it, but I'm filming a whole unboxing video for YouTube today. So I've had literally my office set
look at
up.
you.
Exactly. I got bit by the bug. I was like, I got to do this. So my office has been set up to record a YouTube video since yesterday when it was supposed to arrive. So now I had to like take it all down and get everything ready for the podcast, because in my head I was like, I can easily record the video then do the podcast. So now it's record the podcast, hopefully have it here after the podcast, and then get everything set up and shoot it. So very excited for those to get here and just see what all is included. Just some other stuff that's on the way too. I don't know what it is with like shipments, but they're taking forever. So pretty low
some delays.
Yeah, it's been a low week over here for pickups. This past week I finally did a video from my like uplift desk, and that video took so long to record. Like it took me literally a day and a half to like record and edit, because it's different.
You got the desk how long ago?
It's been like 5 months. Yeah. I've been putting it off, but did it. Video turned out great, but I don't know. Just shooting a completely different video for an object like that's so large, and trying to get all the detail. I was trying to just rack my head around it and get all the footage I needed. So took a minute, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Now we're back at it, and I'm just waiting to record the Shay video later today. So it's been chill.
I'm surprised you weren't at the event with, I saw a bunch of people out there. I think it was New York. They hosted a pop-up.
Yeah, that was like really only for hoopers. So I get it. Like my contacts called me before that, and they were like, hey, just so you know, we're doing this event, but figured you'd rather just get the package in the mail. And I was like, yeah, actually. I mean, like I would love to be at the event for sure, but I would just be standing there while everyone else hoops. It'd be cool to hang out with the gang.
Hey, Converse, I'm a hooper. I've played hoops growing up.
He's a hooper, Converse. Come on, hook the boy up.
They're probably pissed about me just being mad about the Shays not dropping on time. So
I think everybody is, though. That's kind of like the general consensus. Like everyone's just waiting.
Adidas came out with an entire new Don Issue 7 in a black colorway, and everyone's comparing them to the Shies. And I was like, well, at least you can buy the Don Issue 7s in the black colorway.
That comment was so funny. But also,
I love the Shies, and I'm ready for them to drop. I just like, it's been so long, bro. It's like the 82. It's like, bro, it's by the time we actually get to the drop, I'm gonna be so tired of seeing the shoe, because we've been seeing leaks of it for a year.
That's so true. So
I don't know.
It's kind of ridiculous. Honestly, I'm
Speaking
really
about
just
leaks,
hoping that I get the box for the Shays, because I have no idea what they look like, and I'm just so curious what direction they took. Is it simple? Is it, you know?
You gotta text me a picture when you get it in.
Oh, I will. I got you. Anyway,
speaking of leaks, Adidas, another one. The Harden Volume 10 got leaked.
Dude, they are pumping out Hardens that look exactly the same with a different TPU side panel. Like it is just, I don't know. Let
me pull up the lineup of Harden.
Okay. Because these actually may be my favorites that they've done. It is giving me that like CDG Air Foamposite vibe, where you have sort of that ripple effect on the side. And I don't know. The red and white, I'm not a big fan of, but that first colorway with the white and black, I think is cool. I think they're pretty cool, man.
All right, so here we got the Harden Volume 1, ugly. Harden Volume 2, ugly. Harden Volume 3, ugly. Harden Volume 4, getting better. Harden Volume 5's kind of sliding in that unibody design.
Mm-hmm.
Harden Volume 6, definitely following that same design language. Harden Volume 7 definitely takes a left turn, trying to distinguish itself from the original designs. Harden Volume 8, I think, is the first one where we're stuck on this new model. The same sock-like booty around your foot. You have the same lacing system, same design on the toe box. Harden Volume 9, same thing as the 8, just a different overlay. And then the Harden Volume 10 is the same thing as the 9, just a different overlay.
Yeah, which I don't know which is my favorite. I'm like leaning towards these just because they're newer, and they also have like a little air vent on the top of the foot, which is so much needed.
So, I mean, the fact that you bring that up, there's no side panel breathability.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big pro of the 9, was basically that claw-like design. That was all a mesh, and it was all breathable. The 8 was still a little warm. The 7 was like a glove, so that is like not cooling off at all. The 10, this shoe right here with the red outside and the white just gives me like 2010s Shock vibes. Like,
yeah,
just the color scheme, the kind of extra plastic that's not really needed, trying to be futuristic. I'm a big fan of it. The red and white color is super clean. I was a huge fan of the 9.
same.
I have multiple pairs of 9s. I love them. I've hooped in them. Like, big fan of it. The 10, I like it a lot. It's just it's tricky because it looks just like the 9, just a little different. It's like they had 20 different samples of side texture packs, and then this is just one of them. They're like, all right, this is the 10. All right, and the 11 is going to be very similar. 12, same thing. Let's just go with a different one of these samples. So,
which isn't a
clean.
bad thing.
I like it.
I mean, dude, if he likes playing in that mold, like silhouette, then perfect, dude. Just give it a little bit of an upgrade, spice it up a bit. These would look great off court, which I know is a huge selling point for the 9s. Like, that's what he wanted them for. Yep. This, very similar. It looks like the traction pattern is a little different too. Can't really tell.
Looks just about the same.
Is it? Like around the edges, though.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise it's pretty similar.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested.
The back heel is just about... I think if you looked at the back heel, you couldn't tell the difference between the 9 and the 10.
True. I think they're solid.
I think the one thing that would really elevate this shoe is if they got rid of the booty, like the sock design on the tongue. That really deters me from just tossing a pair of shoes on, because you have to, like... They're tough. They're a tough shoe to get on. The 9s were at least. The 10s look to be the exact same design. If they got rid of that and made it like, I don't know, the AE1 where you can just slide your foot in and it's not like it doesn't hug your foot, these would be super popular on the streets. Because this shoe right here looks like a foamposite, but Adidas made it.
It's like a Jordan
it looks
12.
exactly like a foamposite. Yes, it's very like, these would be really popular on the streets.
Yeah.
I think that where you put your foot in's deterring at least me. So
valid though, because they are pretty hard to get on. A lot of Adidas
they're very
shoes
difficult to get on.
Because I mean, a lot of people said the AE1s were hard to get on. For me, I didn't think they were that bad, but
compared to this, they're not hard.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know when the hell these will release. Maybe end of the year, maybe sometime next year. They could release next month.
Yet to be unveiled by the brand. So here's another Adidas shoe getting leaked, and I know that they probably don't want that happening. So
also, this could kind of be like an AE too, if this is what they dropped. Like the shape.
Yes,
of that
if
upper.
the AE, this could be the AE3 if the AE2 was the Harden Volume 9.
Yeah,
because this just looks exactly like the Harden Volume 9. Like to it. Side by side with the same color scheme, you're going to be like, oh, that's the same thing. So
it's just a different iteration of it. It's like a Harden Volume 9 something, like EQT. Obviously not an EQT collab, but something like that. It's cool.
I agree. Okay. So this is kind of a fun one. I saw these. I think this was this morning. We're recording on what day is it? Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Cactus Plant Flea Market back with Nike on a couple of dunks. Another 3-pack of dunks. Little Yachty showed these off. I believe he just posted to his story. Shout out Little Yachty. He was on the. I don't know if you know who the MD Foodie Boys are. You gotta look them up. Anyone that knows the MD Foodie Boys on TikTok, they do it's like these like 14-year-old boys that do like a food podcast, and Little Yachty was on there, and it was just like as cringe as you could ever think it would be. So
that's so
shout
funny.
out to
I think
him
I've seen their
for doing that.
Yeah, that's funny though. That's cool.
But yeah, we got 3 different dunks. Seth, I'm gonna let you try to describe these.
Well, I think it's very, very similar to the design of their Blazer mid they did a few years back. If I'm not mistaken, like I haven't seen that shoe in a long time, but that's the vibe it's giving me. All of the panels have this. Yeah. So, I mean, it's close. You have thick exposed foam all over the shoe, sock liner, tongue, toe box.
When I mean
side panels,
all over it,
like
it's foam is everywhere.
it's kind of crazy. And then every single panel looks to be a different like designer material. Like one toe box is mesh, the other looks like it's sort of like maybe pony's hair on the blue.
Mm-hmm.
You got this sort of like ruffled, like a loofah looking material on one of the toe boxes. You got, I don't know, like Chanel, suede, just tons of crazy materials that you would expect from CPFM. Laces are crazy, colorways are crazy. I think they're hideous, but it's cool. It's a cool shoe, interesting concept.
They're yeah. I don't have much to say about them. They're very bold. I don't think I could ever wear one of these. Maybe, but like I'd feel like ridiculous wearing this shoe. Any one of these.
I'd feel like a goofball. It'd be
I would not be a fan of them. So
it's unique.
Yeah, it's very CPFM to say the least.
I mean, dude, if you just look at their product lineup with Nike, this fits right in.
That's true. That is true. Sorry for the yawn. I just got very tired. Wow.
That's crazy. Oh, even the laces. The purple laces are like fluffy too or something.
There's a fluffy purple. There's like a cotton green, cotton red. There's any colors you can think of. They have.
It's neat.
I got to go on a little side tangent here, a little halftime break here.
Okay.
Today is the MLB trade deadline, and the Twins are absolutely gutting the franchise.
Really? Damn.
It's a sad day. Yep. Yep. So we traded. Who did the trade? Chris Paddock. That was the first trade a couple days ago. I did some cleats for him, so that was kind of a bummer because that was a connection that went out the door. He's in Detroit now. One of our starting pitchers. That's been good. Then we traded the first domino that fell was Duran, our closer, one of the best closers in the game. Dumped him to the Phillies. Shortly after that, dumped Harrison Bader, our left fielder. That's been super solid. Shortly after that, we dumped another relief pitcher in Brock Stewart, going back to the Dodgers. Twins are gutted. We're definitely not pushed for the playoffs. So
that sucks, man. Because y'all have
it
been
is
like
a bummer because we
solid.
still got a few hours left, and I don't want Joe Ryan to go. Joe Ryan's my guy.
Yeah,
done some stuff with him. He's another one that's been on the block because he was an all-star this year. If he goes, I'm gonna cry. So
yeah. Rest in peace.
Poverty franchise, man. I mean, it's just like our team has been. We have the worst owners in the league, and our team has been on. Our team is owned by the Pollards, and like renownedly, you go to the Twins comment sections on any platform, like you're just all the comments are sell the team because nobody likes the owners. They're cheap. They're just garbage. Yeah. And the team has been for sale for like 8-9 months and nobody's even made an offer. That's how much of a poverty franchise we are. Nobody wants to buy them.
That's crazy.
And we were literally on the bubble. We're a couple games behind Cleveland and Kansas City and gutting the team. So we are definitely not making the playoffs.
That's so disappointing. That's very disappointing, actually. That's a bummer. I haven't seen any.
I had to get that off my chest. It's been a day of texting my wife and my buddy Ben, who's a big Twins fan too. And
yeah,
I did go to the Twins game on Saturday. So that's we got shout out Mr. Craig. He got gave my dad and I some sweet tickets, so we got to go to an all inclusive suite, free food, free drinks, great seats.
Dude, those are
so
the
that was pretty sweet.
That's the way to do baseball.
Yeah, that was saw Cody Clemens hit a 452-yard homer. Like it was fun. But yeah, now it's like my buddy Ben and I are like gonna go hit a game in a week, and I'm like, can't wait to buy tickets for $3 because nobody wants to go to the games anymore.
That's what I was about to say.
Let me check. Let me check Game Time right now for tickets on, I think August 3rd.
Dude, I bet your like season passes,
August 9th.
Your season passes would probably be a good investment. Or joining
August
whatever
9th.
like, club.
Okay, I guess we're playing the Royals. That's a good match. If we went and saw the Tigers, we could get tickets for $14 for $14.
Damn. That's good.
We have the A. We're hosting the A's on August 20th.
Yeah.
Tickets are $7. Poverty franchise, bro. I'm telling you. It's just it's bad, man. Just
serious.
So, there was our little halftime intermission. How the Braves been doing?
Not good. It's just been very sad. Every time. I think last night, I don't remember who they were playing, but it was literally overtime. They were in like the 10th, 0-0. Like, then they lost. I was just like, why? Why are we doing this? But
it's no fun, man.
We kind of stopped watching as intensely, but every time they play a game, it just pops up on my screen, my phone with the MLB app, and I'm just sad. And I end up
one of those years.
Yep.
One of those years.
Can't win them all.
All right, let's hop back into it. Got a few things left. This is one that I did not see coming at all. Billie Eilish dropping a Jordan 4. Maybe a PE, maybe a 1-of-1 for her. It looks pretty sick though.
Yeah, there's actually two. I think there's another link below this one. So the one we're looking at now
is that one as well. Yep.
Essentially a black cat, but some of the panels have this blue, black, and red plaid on them. And you also have her little stick figure side shoulder up logo. Looks like just like a patch on the side of the shoe.
It does, yeah.
I don't think these are bad at all. Like if you're a Billie fan,
this is what if Nardwuar got a Jordan 4, this is what I would expect it to look like without the patch.
These just scream like early 2000s Hot Topic vibes. You know what I mean?
I would rock this shoe.
Yeah.
And even if the patch is removable, that would be even cool. But I kind of like the back patches on Jordan 4s. And then another really clean one we have, basically an all black one as well, but the same panels are colored this time in green. It looks like the figure, but in green a bunch of times over with like brown laces. Too. Yep. And then her figure is a red head with blue body. So
I like the green pair the most.
I could wear both. Wear both. This is like Drew Joyner. I didn't watch the video. I watched a little bit of it, but he posted, he's a fashion guy on Instagram. He posted a video about how essentially nothing creative is original anymore. Like everyone is taking inspiration from everything. You look at movies, like think of like back in the early 2010s, like how many good original comedy movies there were. Like Grown Ups, like just Step Brothers, like all the really big hits. Like there isn't any more of those anymore. Like it's very rare. And so this is like not a movie, but it's a shoe. And this is like a completely original thought. Like both of these, I think, are sick. Like the brick by brick bricks Jordan 4s are like, that's why that one's so cool, is because it was completely original thought.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Jordan 1 low Nigels that we just talked about, those are not an original thought. They're basically a take on the highs. Not as cool. Same with like the Union stuff. We've talked about the Union fragment. It's basically just combining all those design elements into this ultimate hype beast shoe. This is original. This plaid, super cool. Putting it underneath the netting, super cool. The little her character on the back, same with the green one. Like, I like it. It's cool to see.
I agree. And I'm telling you, when I first saw, I think it was Complex or Nice Kicks, one of them made the post about this, and you didn't see the shoe at first. It was just a picture of her jumping and said, Billie Eilish drops 2 Jordan 4s. Immediately, I did an eye roll. I was like, okay, like, let's see what we have. Swiped, and I wasn't disappointed. Like, obviously, this isn't like our style. Like,
I'd wear this.
You'd wear, but like, if it, I don't know. I just feel like this isn't a shoe I would typically be like, oh yeah, that's something I need. But looking at it, I'm like,
agree.
This is cool. Like, I respect it. And the laces, the leather laces on the green pair, slap.
I agree.
They're tough. So I hope for all the Billy fans and Jordan 4 fans, I hope these release. And don't go to just the PE grave that a lot of sneakers end up going to, and they never see.
Well, maybe we'll get them in 20 years, like the Undefeateds.
Fingers crossed.
Billie Eilish just retired.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
No, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't like that. It wouldn't be cool. Come on.
Come on.
Okay. Whitaker Group. What do we got? We got a New Balance pack.
Yeah, I saw these and didn't.
Whitaker
even
Group
realize.
doing something new.
I didn't realize this was a Whitaker Group collab until I started reading it. I thought these were just GRs, but we got a New Balance 998 and a 990 V4 on. They're just like this pale blue seafoam green color. I think both of these look really good. I like the 998. They're just subtle. Like, these look like GRs you would see in any like New Balance store. Nothing wrong with them. Willful Bias is the name of the.
You know what's cool about
collection.
it?
What's up?
They actually used a new color besides burgundy.
Oh,
and I know this isn't Souvenir. It is the Whitaker Group, so I guess it's the parent company or whatever you want to call it. But
that's fair.
They used a new color, but it still screams Whitaker Group. Like, it's still very muted, very pastel look, very clean, very simple, very elevated. But it's green. It's like a light teal green, and that's fun to see because I've basically wrote off all the other stuff that Souvenir has done over the last essentially year because it's just about the same. When we get the Jordan 5, ooh, that's cool and new. All right, 6 months later, we're getting the opposite colorway. Jordan 3, we've got multiple renditions. The Jordan 4, same thing. Oh, we got this color. Okay, now we're going to do it in our sale. So to finally see like something fresh, I'm a fan of it. It's cool.
I completely agree. The 998s, I'm a big fan of. Big fan of. I might get them. I might. We'll see. It's one of like my favorite silhouettes that New Balance does, and it's a color I don't have. So, you know. Maybe.
See, it's fresh.
Maybe.
It's fresh. Okay, this next one, Sneaky Gas, Sneaky Grail, the Delta Air Force Ones.
Oh, dude, I've seen so many mixed takes on this shoe. A lot of people are just like, these are whack. But like, dude, it's Delta. You can't even buy them unless you are a Delta employee, apparently. They loaded up on, I guess they're like just employee shop website. ATATF made a post about them, I think, yesterday. And a few of the comments were like from Delta employees being like, I scooped my pair. And I just love that. Like, that's cool, dude. Like, people that work for Delta, they've worked there for like a long time. Like, Delta's a great company. So why not celebrate 100 years with a pretty unique, I mean, it's not that unique, but Air Force One, all white. Metallic swoosh, blue outline, Delta logo.
Going for about $300 to $400 on eBay right now. There's a couple pairs posted.
Honestly, not bad. Not bad.
No.
I really wish they sold them in like a few stores, like Walters or something like that in Atlanta, since Delta's Atlanta based. Like that'd be cool.
Bro, sell them in the airport.
Oh my God. That'd be fire. That'd be
That'd
fire,
be sick.
Actually, I'd buy them.
I don't know if I'd buy them, but it's something I say I would buy. I'm like status with Delta, like out of all the airlines, like it's my favorite airline, even though there's nothing like perfect about it. But
true.
It's just like it brought me back to the pizza Air Force ones, the pizza shop ones that were selling for like $100,000 for a couple of years ago, and it's like one of those like dumb Air Force ones that are themed towards something, but it's cool, kind of.
Thinking I had that
just all white, but they have like
too.
a tiny little change to them, and that's exactly what these are.
It's a cool pair to just have in the collection. They can even just like sit in a display case, sit on a shelf for years, and then you look back on it and you're like, oh yeah, that was for Delta's 100-year anniversary. They did a Air Force One. Like that's just cool. I like it.
Yeah, be cool to pull up to a Delta flight wearing the Delta Forces.
You'd be sitting there like poking your little foot out, being like, "You see that? You see that?
I'm Delta.
You like what you see?"
CDG Nike Air Rejuven8. Not the React X Rejuven8, but the Air Rejuven8.
Yeah, dude.
Think of a outsole with a crochet netted upper on top, like a really cheap looking outsole. The crochet, like a fly run outsole, like back in the day, the shoes that you could bend in half because the outsole is all mixed, like with a fly net upper of some sort. It's like these are ugly.
I think this may be the worst shoe that's released this year.
Whoa!
You know, like these are hideous. These are hideous. You could find a cooler shoe at like Famous Footwear from Nike.
I think these will probably be at Famous Footwear.
Probably. Like just the silhouette.
Maybe all the CDG heads will rock them.
Maybe. I mean, they're a different breed. And I don't think I am a part of that club.
True.
They do have some cool stuff, but
they do have some cool stuff. These are just a complete mess though. Dropping in fall 2025.
I just want to know the retail price because a lot of the times CDG, like they jack up the price. So
it doesn't say.
If it was 120,
anything above 140 is going to be too much.
I agree. 120, I could be like, okay, like reasonable, but
just the midsole looks so like Walmart-y.
It looks so bad. You know it's going to be like $200 though.
Yeah, these are going to sit. Who approves stuff like this? Like,
I don't know. Well, I mean, you know how these brands are. They approach collaborators and say, like, here are all the silhouettes that we're looking to push this year. Will you collaborate on this?
But it's just like, I guess.
Yuck.
Yeah. This is up your alley, Brain Dead.
Oh, the Japans, bro, these are so cool. If you know the Japans, the model or the Taekwondo Japan, very, very similar. It's just like that really slim, low cut European looking trainer leather. Brain Dead did a collab on 2 pairs with Adidas. Dude, they literally have like flames creeping up on the toe box and heel. And I just, this yellow pair, I need so bad. Just brown leather, yellow Adidas stripes, yellow flames with some green underlayers. Like, yeah. Yep. I need that. That's a me making a phone call shoe. I'm gonna need it. Yep.
I don't know.
Knew that was coming.
I don't know. I think if I had to pick, I'd probably pick the blue pair.
Yeah.
Just because I really love the white shadow effect that they have on it. I think that's super clean.
I agree.
I could mess around with this blue pair. It's not one that I'm gonna seek out, but it's like, it's cool.
It's one of
It's
those
cool.
that would look really cool with a pair of like baggier jeans, and you just see like the flames poking out on the toe. Like that'd be kind of gnarly, but also with shorts.
I think with a little bit wider of a foot, these would be very uncomfortable for me.
That's true. Dude, I could slut these up so bad with some short shorts.
All right, we gotta move on.
I need those now.
That's enough of that one. Vans, old school. These dropped today.
Today, I think, right? Yeah.
So let me share my screen. The Souvenir, the old school 36.
I just wanted to shine some light on these, dude. They're so cool looking. They're inspired by like a vintage Chanel purse, basically to a T. Like Vans has had some really good drops this year, in my opinion, and these look very similar to the ones that were it's a collab shoe. I can't remember who it was with, but they have sort of like little pearl stitches like stitched into them. I don't know. They look very like high fashion. You got these cool little punk rock buttons on the shoe. Looks distressed. It looks like a mess. It's organized chaos. I love these.
Too punk rocky for me, not my vibe.
True.
125.
I get that.
Drop in July 31st today.
They're cool. They get a thumbs up from me.
This one's also up your alley. Morell, Adidas, Adizero Evo SLs.
Oh, yeah. I think we got two. See, this is one of those that I thought already released because these we saw like, I feel like months ago. Black colorway, white colorway, 3 stripes on the side are different colors. You got green, blue, brown. Dude, I just want every colorway of this shoe. I don't even care. Just, they're so comfy. I've been wearing mine like at least 2 to 3 days a week. They're just solid. Good shoe. I think retail's higher on these too. I think they're like
not a whole lot done with these. They just changed the side panel. 184, European only.
What is the typical retail? Like 160?
I think so. Yeah.
It strikes
160
me as 160
euros. So, yep.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
They're all right. If they showed up in my door, I'd wear them.
I'm sure you would.
Yep. All day, baby.
2 kind of different articles to wrap it up. Nike dropping belt buckles.
Dude, I love this.
I could kind of vibe with this.
I know, right? Like I don't know when I would wear this, but I think it'd be funny. Like if you tuck your shirt into and you're out anywhere and someone says, what does that belt buckle say? You can be like, oh, this is Nike Country. That's going to catch so many people off guard. You're going to be like, what the hell?
You could pull this off on the golf course, maybe.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's, yeah. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun and
I think they
fresh.
sold out instantly, too, which, of course, because it's like...
I'm sure they did.
It's unique.
Nike just doesn't know what's going on right now, so they said, you know what? Let's just make some belt buckles.
We'll do it. Yeah.
Stock's down. Nobody's buying retros. Time to make some belt buckles.
Let's launch that Nike Country collection we've been talking about for years.
Yeah, exactly.
The boots are incoming. Bro, imagine a pair of boots.
Oh, boy.
With just the little...
It's like the Croc boots, like all over again, but Nike boots.
That'd be kind of fire, actually.
Last one that's actually sick. Mr. I can't speak. Mr. Canada, Mr. OVO, Drake, the man, dropping a collection with Callaway in the golf sector.
That's kind of
pretty
cool.
sick, too. Some really cool promo images. We got the OVO owl on a ball. The putter I thought was sick.
That's fly.
Super cool. A couple of wedges, the stamping, some crazy drip in these photos. We got the gloves, the bag, very luxury feeling. I just thought it was cool. I'm like, I think golf is in a really cool space right now. It's growing quickly, and the streetwear brands are kind of diving into it a little bit. So to see Drake do a collection with Callaway and actually make it look cool and to do cool product images and stuff, I thought it was
I
cool.
agree. Dude, like all
A lot
these
of cools.
shots look cool too. All the products look cool. That bag is fly. Like
Anybody that's been listening to this segment of the Drake Callaway collection, count how many times we just said cool, because I think we said it a lot.
probably 13.
That's a good guess. I'm going to say 9. That's my guess. That's my guess.
But yeah.
Yeah. Just
Solid.
Cool.
Yep, there's another. Ding, ding, ding.
It's cool.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess that's pretty much
Okay.
it for this episode, unless there's anything else you want to add, Charlie.
I don't have anything.
Cool.
I have nothing.
The Discord is created. I just got to spice it up a little bit. So keep an eye out next few days for an announcement and a link for whoever wants to join. We can chop it up, throw around some topic ideas, and yeah, it'll be a good time. Kick it with your boys. But
Sick.
yep, thank you all for listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.